Hello, my YouTube friends. TeresaLouise here, and welcome back to my sewing room. Today's Sunday, September 11th. I knew that. And it's almost 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Almost 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Whoops. Let me turn that down. Forgot that. I saw that there were people already waiting, so what the heck? I thought I'd just go ahead and get started. Yep, so I'll wait for people to start commenting. Hey, Sheila, how's it going? Hi, Carol B, how are you doing? Glad to see you today. Glad to see everybody today. Nice and smoky over here still. Very, very, very smoky. But, so yeah, I'm hiding myself in the house as much as possible. Hello, Sweetheart Creations. I am very well. How are you doing? Yeah. You don't have any videos. I'm going to subscribe to you anyway, just in case you decide. There. Oh, wow. Here they all come. Okay. Sheila is good. Hi, Amy. How are you doing? Hi, BJ from Houston, Texas. Cool. Hi, June. Hi, Terry. Hi, Shelley. Carol is finishing up her bag. Awesome. Hi, Mel. I decided I'm just going to call you Mel because that's easier for me, right? And I saw that other places you just use Mel, so I figured you wouldn't mind. Hi, Dee. But if you do, let me know. I was watching your yesterday live. Noticed you were on. Yeah, the fire is definitely still burning. We have probably over 13,000 acres now. But, looking around in the United States, this is definitely not the worst fire out there. I mean, it's the closest one to me, so of course, I get nervous, but there are like the one over in Oregon. Oh my God, over up in the Amanaha mountain range. Oh, scary. Sweetheart Creations said she's doing good. She's upstairs sewing. I'm upstairs too. Maybe we're upstairs together. Awesome. Let's see. Hi, Diane. Hi, Jenny. Hi, Robin. How are you? Are you new to the channel, Robin? Welcome. Hi, Lizette. How are you doing? Hello, Shirley. Hi, Tiffany. How are you today? I actually wanted to take a nap, Amy, but I didn't have time. I'm kind of tired, and I thought that's one reason I thought just go ahead and go live. Otherwise, you're going to want to go sleep. Oh, I know. I feel bad for the wildlife for sure. The only thing good about it is, like next year, there will be a lot of grass and stuff in those areas. So there'll be a lot more food next year. But hey, Heather. Let's see. Hi, Sean. How's it going? Making a unicorn FPP project. Cool. Oh, you've been around? Okay. I just don't recognize your name there. Sorry. Well, welcome anyway. I'm glad you're here, and I'm glad you're in the comments. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Donna. Hi, Shauna. Hello. Let's see. I think I said hi to June already. You didn't get a notice again? Huh. Well, I scheduled this earlier, so you should have got your notice. I know other people did. Tiffany said she's doing good, up from a short nap today. I definitely could have used more nap, but she'll live. That's good. Could always use more nap. I did not go to sleep until super late last night. Okay, about 12:30, 1 o'clock. If that's super late to me, because I got busy watching the Disney Channel. Okay, so uh, yeah, I saw an advertisement for the Disney Channel that Thor, Love and Thunder, the new movie, Marvel's movie, was on the Disney Channel. So I thought, oh, I'm going to go watch that. And I have to say that I was somewhat disappointed in that movie. Okay. I mean, they really tried to make it more like a comedy, you know? So I can really, I guess I can really tell that Stan Lee is, no longer with us, and so he doesn't have, I guess, influence on the shows anymore. And I can tell the difference. I mean, will I watch it again? Oh, probably if there's nothing else on. Um, but I don't know. It was just not as good as some of the other ones. But Thor is still looking pretty hot. So there is that. I guess that's why I watch, right? Okay. Let's see. People just saying hi. Hi, Lana. How are you doing? Hello, Lisa. Hi, Laura. Hi, Becca. How's it going? Are you still goofing around this weekend, or are you done? Oh yeah, we're talking about Thor, girl. Yeah. Yep, he's pretty yum, that's for sure, Becca. Hi, Doreen. At least I think so. Boy, that guy has got some muscles on him now. I hope those are his real muscles and not just, fake muscles. And then I was really disappointed in Zeus, the character Zeus, because they made it was a is it I can't remember his name. I want to say Russell Crowe, but I don't. The guy that played in Gladiator. Somebody help me out. Anyway, I mean, I think he's a pretty good looking guy, but they made him look like, overweight and, I mean, he was still powerful and everything, but, you know, Zeus should have been, like the Hulk, right? So I was kind of disappointed in that. Hi, Mary. How's it going from Kentucky? Oh, north of Spokane. That's a long ways up there. That's where Sandra is up around Spokane. Lisa's drooling over Thor. Back to my normal routine, says Becca. Um, oh, yeah, Captain America. Yeah, definitely. Um, Lana is making a bunch of half square triangles and she's laughing about it. Lynn is disappointed with a lot of new movies. Me too. I did start watching. I noticed that She-Hulk was on the Disney Channel too, and so I thought, oh, what the heck? I'm still awake. Go ahead and watch it, you know. And I really like the actress. I think she's funny, and I think that's a good part for her. But the episodes are like really short, and they have all this, you know, it feels like 10 minutes of what and previously, and then at the end, they have what's going to happen at the beginning. It just seems like you only get to really watch 15 minutes of an episode. So that kind of bothers me, but oh, well, I guess I might be right. Sean says crow. Hi, MJ. Yeah, Russell Crowe. Okay, I was right then. Thank you. Gerald Butler. I don't know who's Gerald Butler. He's overweight in real life? Oh, I didn't know that. Well, he should have beefed up for the show. No, it wasn't Odin. Odin, uh, um, well, I don't think he really died, but they say he died in like the last movie. So no, he was Zeus. They went to a place out in the universe where all the gods hang out, and Zeus and all those gods, Hercules and everybody was all there. And yeah. Oh, Wonder Woman, yeah. Sean says Wonder Woman for him. Hi, Faith. Hello, Patty. Hello, Marie. Hi, Kathleen. Yeah, I'm a little early. Well, now it's 2:02, but it was about 10 till when I started the video. I noticed there were people waiting, so I thought, what the heck? Oh, Heather said she just checked, and Zeus was Russell Crowe. Thank you, Heather. Oh, Pinocchio? Yeah, I'm going to watch that one tonight, I think. Was that any good, Terry? Hi, Patricia. It's okay. I can't spell either with a darn, Heather. Don't worry about it. I can usually figure it out, so. Oh, I started watching that too, Laura. How do you like it? The Rings of Power. Yes, Kathleen, I was disappointed too. Oh yeah, Aquaman, definitely. Hi, Evelyn. Hi, Scrunchy. How's it going? Hi, Esther. You're watching Andy Griffin? Oh, Kathleen said she watched Pinocchio last night and she fell asleep. So, hi, Karen. Okay, great. Hi, Lucy. How are you doing? They have quite a few good shows on that Disney Plus, and I use the Ruko So, that's how I subscribe to it. Hi, Pam. Jungle Cruise. I like The Rock. What's her name that was in the show? I can't remember her name now. I kind of felt like she had too much face work done. I wish those people would quit doing that Botox stuff to their faces. I mean, if you're going to do it, just do a little bit. Don't do it to where, where we can't tell who you are anymore, right? What happened to aging gracefully? You're sewing a dress? Cool. I need to fall asleep too, Lynn. Hi, Lynn. How are you doing? Okay, so what are you guys working on today? I'm just gonna work on whips, UFOs, uh, cleaning up a little bit, straightening up. I'm starting to feel disorganized and overwhelmed. I've got fabric over there. I got, you can't see behind you, but the table is a mess. And so I kind of just want to take a little bit of time to get reorganized a little bit. So Sean said his cats are requesting thread to play with. Hello, Jamie. How's it going? Jamie is the Quilting Compound. I saw you had a video. I didn't have time to watch it yet, but I will get to it. She said, I agree, the end looking not so good. Yeah, after the Botox stuff. And some of the guys out there that have really overdone it too. Let's see. Hi, Brenda. Hi, Mona. I am snipping threads on a label I just made. Awesome. She said, almost had the binding on and realized that she hadn't made it yet. Uh-oh. I was over on Quilt in a Day's website. Sometimes I go through and I kind of check if anybody has anything good on sale. And those Acua quilts are expensive. They had one on sale for 600 and something. I was like, maybe I'll just get a little one like, the one that Kate has. I think it's a Sizik or something like that. Mona is ordering the Ohio Star die from the Acua quilt. That's what made me bring that up. I am amazed at how quick I can blow up a mess in my sewing room. I know, right? MJ says I'm sewing a dress too. Oh, cool. For the Dress a Girl Around the World, which is, if you don't know about that, go over to the sewing channel and check Tracy out. She's involved with that program. Dress a Girl Around the World. Yeah, I'm not very good at garment sewing either, but MJ said it's fun to change up from quilting and bag making. I hear you. Heather is working on the kids' dinner. Lizette is working on the 4-star general. Boy, that was quite the quilt to make, wasn't it? I'm planning to kit the remaining months. I got overwhelmed by the spray starch last night, so I'm taking it easy today. That's from June. Mona said she got a Christmas 50% off. Terry said, yeah, she's making a second dress for that. If you're not in the Facebook group, you go join. And Terry posted a picture of the little dress she made. It's a t-shirt dress, you know, so it's a t-shirt on the top and then really cute material on the bottom with a little bow on it. Super cute. MJ said she has the Sizzix Big Shot. It works fine. I call it the poor man's AccuQuilt. That's what I'm thinking about getting, right? Because like Kate, she uses hers for paper too. So I don't know if she has, I can't remember if she has separate dies, one for paper and one for fabric, but she does a lot of hand sewing, the hexies and stuff, so I might just go with that. Lisa said, finished aprons for a friend and finally going to try a rope bowl. Those are fun. It's the cutters on those AccuQuilts that add up. 60 to $100 a pop. Are you kidding, Brenda? Ouch. Okay, Terry said you can also watch Mary Sews for Curves. She is spearheading it, the Dress-A-Girl. Okay, thank you, Terry. Mona said she would sew a dress if she can remember how to use the serger. Ooh, Laura has vegetable beef soup cooking. That sounds good. Jamie is fixing her son's birthday dinner. He will be 29. Wow. You don't look that old, Jamie. Lynn said, I've made a simple dresses before for my girls when they were little, but I don't want to ship to the USA. I hear ya. I don't want to ship to the UK. Pam said, a pillowcase dress is so easy to make. Oh, I'm sure it is. Yeah, me and Patricia will be over, Laura, for a bowl of soup. Terry said, thanks, Teresa. That was an experiment, but it sure is getting sent. Well, it's really cute, the dress you made. Shelley said, I'm working on a cup of cheer Advent wall hanging for my grandbabies. Oh, that's fun. I'm going to start a fall quilt, says Carol. Me too. In fact, it is on my to-do list. I just wrote it on there. Fall quilt. I wrote it really big. I've kind of been working on the pattern that I want to make, so we'll do that together. Or I'll be doing it on a video for sure. I do that all the time. That's funny. Sweetheart Creation said, my husband walked into the sewing room this evening, looked around and said, you are getting messy. I looked at it and said, it's not nearly as messy as your pole barn. He walked away. I know, right? I mean, my husband's shop is a mess. I don't know how he finds, well, he doesn't find anything out there. I mean, he'll spend a whole hour looking for something, you know. That would just drive me crazy. You know, if I can't find what I've been looking for within 10 minutes, then I use something else. You know, I'm not going to spend more than 10 minutes looking for something. Unless it's something that he's looking for and he needs help, then sometimes I'll help him. Hi, Polly. Yeah, I love watching Kate too, Pam. Polly said she started garment sewing first and she still does alterations. Okay, let's see. Whoa, I'm way behind. Hi, Sandra. Lucy's making hamburgers. Yum. Mona said I found a bunch of strips for Christmas fabric from my grandma, so I'm going to try and make something with those. Okay, Janine, I'll see you later. Have a nice dinner. I love fall season too because I love soup. Definitely love soup. Ooh, that sounds good, Terry. I'm making risotto to go with my Sunday sauce. Hi, Francis. How you doing? Oh, that's right. It is Grandparents' Day, isn't it? Well, happy Grandparents' Day, everybody. Okay, I'm down at the bottom. That only took a half hour. Sounds like my husband turned the TV off, so yay. All right. So I almost got all that stuff cut up from yesterday. I just need to cut up the background fabric. And so I'm going to go ahead and do that. So I have a bunch of the background fabric laying here. And I kind of starched it a little bit, but not much. So I just wanted to go over this again. Let me move this down. Oh, pumpkin pie. My husband loves pumpkin pie. I'm not a big fan. I mean, I'll eat it, but if it's got to have lots of whipped cream on it, though. Okay. So, um, working on the block of the month that I was doing yesterday, just cutting out the fabric. As you may know, I'm behind. And I talked a little bit yesterday about how I go about doing that. And so now that I'm at the background fabric, I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about how I do that. So there's quite a bit of cutting for the background fabric. And luckily, or what I really like about this block of the month is they organize it by the block or the fabric that you need that is the biggest down to the smallest. So that's really handy. So to try and get the most out of my background fabric, what I'll do is I'll look through all the cuts that I need to have and see which ones are the closest together. So for instance, I need one that is 5/8 square, and then I need five that are 3 3/8. And so those are fairly close. I might, could get those out in the same cut. So that's what I'll do. And then I'll have a whole bunch that are 3" by 3 or 3 by 10. So I'll cut out a whole bunch of pieces here, or strips, that are 3" strips. And then I have a whole bunch of 2.5 by 2.5, and then like 2.5 by 6. So I'll cut out strips that are 2.5" strips. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'll work on that while you guys are talking. And I'm going to straighten my fabric up again. It got kind of wonky after pressing it. Also, I was going to show you, I don't know if you can see this or not. Let me bring this down a little bit. When I'm really close to the edge of my mat, sometimes what I'll do is I'll take another ruler and lay it put it right up next to it, and they are the same height. So that gives this ruler that I'm using doesn't fall down off the edge. You know what I mean? Like, now see how it is not stable at all? So I just bring a ruler up there like that, and then that helps stabilize this ruler. So especially when I'm trying to just clean up this edge, okay, because I have to get really close to the edge. Now you could turn this around and cut it from the other side, and sometimes I do that, but today I'm just going to do it like this. Another good way to straighten up an edge instead of cutting it would be to rip it. If you have a piece of fabric that is just, you can tell is really wonky, the best thing to do sometimes is just go ahead and rip it. Okay, so the first one I need was 5 7/8, and I only need one of that, but the next one I need is 4 inches. So I'll end up cutting, if I do a whole strip that's 6 inches, then I'm going to end up cutting 2 more inches off of those 4-inch ones. But I need some 2-inch pieces anyway, so I'm okay with that. So the first thing I'm going to do is cut off 6 inches. So you could get real accurate with this, you know, do the math, but I just try to get as close as I can, and I'm pretty sure one strip is going to be, because this is folded over, you know. Okay, so there's my 6-inch. And then I'll just put it aside. And then next I need 2, 4, 6, and I need 12 3-inch. Is that right? 8, 10, 11, 12, 14. I need 14 different sizes, 3 by whatever, you know. 14. So I'm going to cut out 3-inch, and one of them needs to be 3 by 10. So I'm going to go ahead and cut out 2 strips of 3-inch. Because I can always cut these back down. Like if I have extra after doing this, I can turn them into 2.5-inch strips. Or just save them. So there's one. That's my 3. Does that make sense what I'm doing? Just line this up. And then I use my bag to hold the ruler there. Okay, so that's my 2 strips of 3-inch. Okay, the next one I need is 2.5 inch at different widths. So I need some 6.5 triangles, a 4.5 triangle, and then I need a bunch of 2.5 inch squares. So let's see, I need 22 of those. So I'm going to cut out slide this over. Need a little more room here. This white fabric, I'll tell you, it really gets wonky easy. That's one thing I don't like about solids. They just don't. So I think I'm just going to cut these because I'm going to have to trim that edge up again. I'm going to go ahead and cut them at 2 3/4, and that way that'll give me enough room to trim them up because I'm also going to press them. So that's what I'm going to do. That will be how I handle that because somehow that one really got wonky. Okay, over here. And I think I'll do, I'm thinking, I know I have some more 2.5 inch squares from previous months. So I think I'm just going to do 2 strips. Okay, now I can start cutting them down, but before I do, I'm going to press them. And then I'll just set this aside. And I don't know if next month, like this is a month 11 on this, if I have another block next month or if it's going to be the finishing quilt. Look how much background I still have left. That's quite a bit. A couple of yards, it looks like. So that's cool. So I'll set that aside for a minute and then I'll get my iron heated up. I'll move my board. And before I iron, I'll just go ahead and read the messages because I know I'm way behind. Mary said, my husband's shop is the same way. He wanders around mumbling. This place is a pigsty. I know, I keep thinking I need to go out there and straighten it up for him, but Francis is debating on whether to tidy up or go ahead and start another project. Well, I'm going to tidy up after I finish this project. Thank you, Joyce. Joyce said, it is also 21 years since the attack of 9/11. My next door neighbor lost her oldest brother at the World Trade Center. Oh, I'm so sorry. I think we had to just take a minute of silence and remembrance, if I can talk, of all the people that perished in that attack. And also, I want to thank all of the first responders, firefighters, police officers, just regular people who ran in and tried to help. And, of course, our military always. So, yeah. Dee has a retreat in October in Maine. Well, that sounds like fun. I might have to just jump down. Joyce said, that is a smart tip. Thanks. I'm not sure which one she was referring to, but you're welcome. I bet that would be good. Oh, it looks like I'm spinning a little bit. That's because the husband is using the Wi-Fi in the bedroom, and that uses 5G. He said, what are you making? I'm not really, well, I'm just cutting out the fabric for that block of the month, the farmhouse fancy. And then I'm going to work on some other, just organizing and planning. Where's my paper? Here it is. I've showed it to you before, this one. And sorry about the paper noise there. Oh, here it is. The block 11 is like that. Look at all those pieces. Urgh. Hi, Katie. How's it going? Thanks for the reminder of the thumbs up. Hey, Carrie. How are you doing? Yeah, I put brown rice in there. Thank you, Lisa. Because I have brown rice that I don't like, and I have a lot of it, so because I was going to eat healthy, but I just don't like it, so. Kathleen wants to know what we're making too. We're just working on your own projects today, Kathleen. Work on your own whips and UFOs. I saw that a lot of people were saying they didn't want to take on any new projects right now, or, some people do, some don't, but I thought it would just be a good day for us to kind of either get our spaces cleaned up, get a little organized, that kind of stuff. Oh, Heather, still looking for that green fabric. Pam has a grandson that has a birthday. Happy birthday. I'm sorry you're not feeling well, Judy. And hello. Okay. Oh, I'm at the bottom. That was quicker than I thought. That's okay, Kathleen. No big deal. Katie said everything is going all right over there. She's working with tourists today, so most of them were Americans, so that was nice. Cool. I think Katie is in, is it Iceland or Greenland? I think it's Iceland. Someplace cold. Oh no, Greenland. Okay. I knew it was one of the two. I lost yellow and blue fabric, says Mona. Okay. I think I'm all right. If I miss something, type it in again. Be sure and tag me. And Amy's been half listening while filling out some forms. Oh, good. She said, now I'm back to the safety of my craft room. Awesome. Okay. So, oh, and I did, yesterday I had that big piece of blue fabric that they wanted me to do the binding strips. I got that cut up too, so I can sew those together. Maybe I'll go ahead and do that. Or do I want to get organized? Do, 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 do. Oh, I was thinking, so for some of you who worry about bugs getting in your rice bags, you can order lavender on Amazon, you know, whole little dried lavender flowers, and mix a little bit in with your rice, and that should help keep the bugs out if you like the smell of lavender. Or if you don't, then maybe like peppermint or something like that to help keep the bugs out. Hello, Miss Morton. How's it going? Yeah, it's always good to talk to fellow Americans, Katie said. Oh, Carol said she cleaned up yesterday. That's why she's late on her bag. Uh, Missy wanted to purchase fabric for the City Light quilt. Pat's play lost. Can anyone tell me how much material, main color, I needed for the queen size? Mary, I don't have that pattern, so maybe somebody else can help you with that, or maybe Google it. Oh, Amy's gonna work on, you're gonna work on the Bargello? Then she's gonna do it. English paper piecing. Hi, Kim. How are you doing today, sweetheart? Oh, you freeze your rice? Well, I put the rice in my bags, the brown rice. But when I made these, there were quite a few comments asking me about if bugs get into it and stuff. And in my area, the answer would be no. It gets pretty cold here in the winter, kills off a lot of bugs. And I don't know, I just don't ever really haven't had that problem. But, oh, you could also use like the mothball stuff, but stuff stinks, I think. Uh, anyway, so I'm just trying to think of some things you could add to this bag of rice. So I use this is a seam press. It's also a weight, for, ooh, boy, you can fill that in here. That's a good idea. My Tula Pink. Anyway, I have a lot of different sizes of them. I use them for a seam press. So I was thinking, your fabric's underneath, it's a little hot. If you had lavender in there, you might smell that once in a while. And I like lavender, so. Oh, gonna repaint a room and reorganize? That sounds like fun. Well, thank you, Kim. I love having for as long as I can have you in the chat. Laura said, that's a good idea. I have some dried lavender. Can't read Chinese or whatever that is. You could use white rice. I use exercise hand weights for my long rulers. Yeah, that works too. So I have this size and this size. I have a video out there on these, so in one of the live chats. And this one's really big. This one works really well for the bigger blocks if you want to press them. So I use them for a seam press and also a ruler weight. And then I also have this, you know, oh my God, this thing is really heavy. This old iron. I think I might put it back down on the floor for a door holder open. So these are a lot of fun and they're cute too, you know. If you like Tula, which I do. Oh, and I have my Tula chicken. We did a video on that also. So he's sitting over there waiting. Yeah, Katie, the fires are still going, but supposedly we're supposed to get rain Wednesday. I don't know. Maybe Brenda, maybe Amy can answer that. Hi, Dawn. How are you doing? Hi, Vivian. Hello, Linda Parsons. Oh, there's a bug. Little beetle. Just talking about bugs and then whoop, I lost him. Yeah, I used to use that iron too, Katie, on my ruler, but it's pretty heavy. Let's see, what did Mary say that? Mary said she votes start another project. Okay. So, what I want to do is, this is my project bag for this block of the month. Here's all the extra fabric so far. These are the blocks that are already done. And I put the extra half square triangles in here. So there's quite a bit of blocks that are done already. So I'll leave all those in there. I'm going to take the extra fabric out though, because I'm starting to not have enough room. And I'll put these in with these. A lot of half square triangles in here too. Be interesting to see what I make out of this leftover. I saved these little bags. Do you guys save those bags? So I know all of this fabric is from the Farmhouse Fancy, right? Not shutting very good. Must have wore it out. Okay, I have one bag here. Then I use a separate bag for the white leftover. I'm just kind of straightening up. These are my extra 2.5 inch, so I'll put those with the rest of the white there. Okay, so I think this is... Oh no! Don't tell me I just did that. Oh, phew. I thought I threw my pieces for my block in with my scrap, so nope, I didn't. Yay! Because I'm like, why do I have an extra bag? So I can just save this extra bag. Okay. I'm going to put this white in with that white because I might still need that. And then I'm going to use this little container for leftover fabric, and actually have a sticker on here that says Farmhouse Fancy. And I want to just keep all of this fabric together because there is so much of it. I think there's enough to do another quilt, and this way, you know, I'm using stuff that kind of all matches or goes with each other. So I'm going to keep this together. All right. I'll set that there. And then this I can take downstairs and sew up those other blocks so I can do the binding down there also. I have a little sewing area downstairs. Most of you already know. Hi, Courtney. And I like to take projects down there and sew. That way, you know, I can visit with the hubby and all that. So I need to finish cutting these whites out. And I'll do that after a bit. So I'm just going to set them there. And then my pattern, put it right there. So that's pretty much ready to go downstairs. And that cleans up one of those spots. Yay. So, I'll just put that there for now so we can go downstairs. And I have a storage thing on the back of the door over here. It's actually one of those deals you put your shoes in. And I just put supplies and stuff in it. Hi, Ginger. Okay. Getting kind of cleaned up here. I don't know how long I'll spend on the cleaning. That's okay, Courtney. I'm okay. We're just working on, or I'm just working on UFOs, whips, cleaning things up, that kind of thing today. Use a shoe bag like that for your tools, says Terry. Let's see if I missed anybody else. Hi, Cindy. How are you doing? Pizza night? No, I'm going to have fish tonight. But she's having pizza. I love pizza. Oh, Dee is making pizza. Awesome. I don't know if there's a midnight Zoom scheduled or not, Kathleen. You'll have to go over to her channel and see. Okay. Carol wants to know, where did I get the block of the month from? Carol, I got that from my local quilt shop. It's called Your Best Friend's Quilt Shop. And the last time I looked, a couple of days ago, that Farmhouse Fancy is still available. And they actually had it in the whole kit. And I think she had it for like 30 or 40% off. So it was a really good price, you know. And what I liked about this one and the other one I did, I just have tons of leftover fabric. So for the price that I'm paying, I'm pretty sure I'm going to get 2 quilts. Now I'm thinking about, with that leftover fabric that I just put away, about doing that, the card trick, I think it's called, pattern. Wouldn't it look really cute in 30s fabric? And those would, I think you cut those down to like, I need to get the pattern. But I'm going to go to Missouri Star Quilt. I know she did a video on one, and maybe, check that one out. So that's what I'm thinking about doing with that fabric. Bye, Patricia. Have a great day. Oh, almost nearly 11 o'clock. Ugh. I don't blame you for wanting to go to bed, Lynn. Yeah, Kim, I think so too. Yep. Thank you guys. Yes, it would, everybody's saying. Messing around with that fabric makes my nose itch. Fabric dust. Okay. Let's see. Okay, I put my starch away for now. And I'm going to turn my iron back off. Or maybe even the bow tie quilt. That would be cute too. I've always wanted to do either one of those. It'd be kind of cool to have enough to, like I could do the card trick quilt, and then maybe if I still have more fabric, do the bow tie and like a pillow, couple of pillows. That would be cute. Hi, Joe. Hi there. Next to catch a live while working. Oh, well, Lynn, this might be a good one to do. She has the 10-inch 30 style pack. She's been looking for ages to find the right pattern. Mary said, TL, your bags are cute and useful. Thank you. Joyce said she has enough bow ties in the 30s fabric to make a double bed quilt. Oh, that'd be cool. Oh, cool, Kim. Kim said my grandmother made a bow tie quilt with vintage 30s fabric. Mom had it for years. Now my oldest has it. Oh, I'm sorry, Terry. She said, I thought you froze. I was so still. I was reading. um, the other thing I like about the bow tie one and the magic card or whatever that one's called is you can actually, you know, like cut up all those pieces that you need and then use them for enders and leaders. And before you know it, you have all your blocks done. Any recommendations on hot iron? I usually do not use steam. I have a brand new Rowenta and it does not seem to get hot. Huh. Well, I've been using this Oliso for a long time, and they're kind of expensive, but I've had it for close going on 5 years. I know over 4 years, and it's pretty hot. I really like it. That's the only one I have. Yeah, maybe you got a lemon. Oh, cool. Lisa said, I went to Walmart to get vinyl for project bags. $4 a yard. Cool. Oh, I bet that is warm and heavy. Her grandmother made a queen size bow tie out of red, black, and blue polyester. Oh my word. Okay. So the other mess I got going over here is this extra fabric from the placemats. So I just want to take a look at that and see what, I might be able to get a couple more placemats out of this or something. I don't know. Or I might just add these fat quarters to my fat quarter stash. So I was going to kind of look through that and see what I got. Some of this might look kind of good in a project bag. A fall project bag. Oh, you guys, that's a great idea. I wonder if I have enough for that. And I could still use some of this for the binding around. That's a great idea. So glad you thought of it. Okay, is this enough for the front of the bag? I think it is. Let's look. Yes, it's 15 inches. I think I just found the next project bag, huh? Use that for the outside. And then I could use, let's see, is that enough? No. Dang. Well, let me see. I could make a smaller one, I guess. That's about 12 inches. See what this one is. Or maybe, nope, that's not a fat quarter. That's not a fat quarter. Okay, none of these are fat quarters. Well, I could always piece one together, right? I could do this and add it down the middle of something else. Yeah, I might do that. That would make it bigger. Okay, that's a good idea. That's that plan. And then this will be the outside of the bag. And then instead of using this, because it's so dark, it's pretty close to the same, I think I'll use one of these for an accent. When I have the Maybe I'll use both of them. Use one for the binding. I wonder if this one, this might be enough for binding. And that would look really cute, nice and bright. Yeah. Okay. And then I could use this one for the trim, the zippers. Okay, I like that idea. This one I could just put in my stash. Okay. I think that's what I'm going to do. This is going to be a project bag. That'll be pretty. Okay. So, what do I have left? I have these strips that I cut off of the panel. These left. You could even put these on the side of the project bag. That'd be kind of cool looking. I might keep those with this and think about that. That might be a good use, right? Let me see what it would look like. Oh yeah, that would be kind of cool looking. Nice and bright. Have that on either side. Like that. Yeah, maybe. Well, I might do that. I'll keep it with it. Okay. So that leaves me. I'll keep all of this together. And I'll put it in my project bag. Now I could just save all this, you know, add it to my stash, but let's use it for a project bag. And that one, this one. Okay, so I will put it back in this little bag. And I'll put it with my other project bags to be made. It's not going to quite fit. Close enough. Okay. It's going to get all mushy. I'll have to fix that. I'll have to find a bigger bag. Okay, this purple, this stuff, since it's already made, I keep this if I have enough of it like this. And I keep all of my scrap binding together, and then every now and then I use it in a scrap project, like do a scrappy binding. So I'll just put that away with those. Okay. And then this piece I'm going to put in with my fat quarters, even though it's not a fat quarter. I like to have the raw edges inside if I can. There. Just fold it that way. I'm not big on word fabric, but you can still use it on something. Okay, so that'll go in with the fat quarters. And then this stuff is just all going to go in with the scraps over here. And this is big enough. It's over 1 inch. Okay, so that's going to go in scraps. All right. Yay. I'll put that over there. These go in. I'll be right back. And I need a bigger bag. Let's see. Is that bigger? Yep. This will work. That's better. Okay. And then I'm just going to mark on here. Project bag. Because if I don't mark on it, then I won't remember what it was there for. Hi Donna, I'm making a string quilt or crumb quilts. I can use a lot of my scrap fabric. Yes, that's what I do. And I can just roll my card over here and start picking scraps out of it. And when I feel like just doing some random sewing, you know, do some crumb sewing. Donna said, I actually bought a little iron and it gets hotter than the big iron she owns. Wow. I'm just going to look through here and see if there's a question anywhere. Talking about irons, so good. And vinyl. Ooh, that's a good idea. Lynn said she found her vinyl finally. She can make some Christmas presents. Yeah, that's an awesome idea. Kim said, what about piecing one? Exactly. I'm going to piece that project bag. Terry said, oh gosh, there's a spider right behind you guys. About medium size, black. One of those ones that go fast. Now I'm going to be looking for it all the time. Do I use a project bag? Do I use a project bag when making a project bag? No, you know, I use all my project bags for my cross stitch. So, hi Mary, how's it going? Carol, I bought a iron at Walmart. I was told to get a ceramic plate. It was $42. Yeah, that is a lot. That could be a lot. It's a ceramic plate. A lot of people like those ceramic plates. Mm-hmm. Oh, did Donna just come on? I thought she wasn't going to come on until 4. Let me look. Yeah, she's on. She's doing the traveling quilt. Okay. Now I have to get back to my channel. Should I tell her hello? There I am. Yeah, I'll be a little Miss Muffet until... Oh, where did he go? Oh, crap. I was going to keep an eye on him. All right. He was just there. I have no idea where he just went. Well, I hope he's not in my hair or anything. I need to get in here and clean this out too. My gosh, it's a mess. Okay, let's see. Do you guys remember the fabric haul I had the other day? Oh, we had a bad person in here. That's not good. Thank you, Kim. Yeah, I had no idea what they said. I went ahead and washed that fabric. You know, I got it at a yard sale, and it didn't turn out too bad. So it did lighten up a little bit. I haven't pressed it or anything. This is the green one with the Santa Claus or snowman. And feels pretty good. So I think that's going to be all right. This one really faded, but it's still usable. And it's got the Christmas trees on it. Whoop. This one didn't fade at all, but it's actually from Timeless Treasure, so that one looks okay. And that big piece I got, this one, it faded up a little bit, and I'm not sure where it came from, what brand it is. It feels like a little rough. It's not too bad, but I still think it would look, after a few more washings, it'd probably be okay. I think it would look really good on the back of like a Quilt of Valor or something. So, and they definitely smell better than they did. I wanted to tell you that. Wow, I got 107 or 8 people here. Thank you for joining me. I really appreciate it. Okay, I wanted to ask you, I got this pattern in that yard sale, and it is an elf, Alvin the elf, right here, and it looks do I use Sensor Pro? No, I use regular laundry soap. Any fabric that I am going to wear, I use a dye-free, chemical-free, whatever, laundry detergent. Doesn't smell or anything like that. Because I can't use like Tide or anything like that. It'll break me out. Anyway, it looks like all the parts are here. Yeah. And the instructions also. So I was wondering if anybody would like to have this. I'm not going to make that. And if anybody would like to have that, I would mail it out to you. So if you would like to have this in the chat, the first one to say, get ready. The first one to type ELF, E-L-F, in the chat, I will send you this pattern. And if nobody wants it, that's okay. I'll just send it to the Goodwill. No problem. Tammy, I didn't even know you were here, you little sneak. Hi, Tammy. You're quick. Let's see. Looks like Tammy got it. I'm on live chat. And in my chat, she's first. Oh, you've been sewing? So, you won the last time, Tammy. But, you know, you're fast, you're fast. What can I say? Okay, so I already have Tammy's address. And by the way, Tammy, I did mail your project bag out a couple of weeks ago, or last week, a few days ago. Can't even talk. So you should be getting that anytime, and I'll just put this in a regular envelope and mail that out to you. So great. And okay, I have a couple of more, so hold on. Okay, these are really cool. They're Christmas also. They're from Mom's the Word, and it looks like they're applique. They also came from the yard sale. I did go through. It does look like all of the instructions and stuff are there. And this one is for Christmas stockings. Really cute. Okay. Super cute. There's little angels, snowman, Christmas wreath, that kind of stuff. So hello, hop to it. Hi, Lois. How's it going? So if you would like, hi, Jojo. Okay, so if anybody would like to have this pattern, you can only win once today. So Tammy, you can't play again, okay? Sorry. Type in, are you ready? Type in stocking, okay? So the first one to type in stocking, I'll send that to. Stocking. Okay, let's see. Oh, Katie. I'm sorry, honey. I'm not going to mail it to Greenland. I'm sorry. So, I'll have to send you something next time you come to the States. Sorry, sweetie. It's got to be in the United States. So that would go to Lois. That's my normal giveaway rule. Is I only ship to the United States. I'm sorry about that. I'll have to do something else for you, Katie. I'll get with you. Katie Jolson. Maybe some sort of gift certificate or something like that. Okay. I don't want you to have your feelings hurt. Okay, so that goes to Lois. Yeah, I can mail it to California. Uh-oh. Okay, Katie, go ahead and send me an email. Sorry, Lois. Bummer. Maybe Katie will make you a stocking. My email address is in the description box below this video. Okay? But I'll type it in here too. So you can write it down. There you go. It doesn't link you to it, so Brenda, you're right. Just an FYI there. Okay. And that's my public email, so I don't care that it's in the chat there. All right, get ready for the next one. I just have one more. So this, now I have to take that name off of there. Katie. Okay. Hi, Sue. How's it going? I'm just cleaning things up and working on UFOs, Sue. Okay, so this next one is really cute. And again, I got it at the yard sale. Pretty sure. Let me double check. This one feels kind of light. It's applique also. And it has, it's kind of whimsical. Has, yeah, it looks like everything's here. All the applique stuff that you trace out on. This actually kind of reminds me of like Teresa Kogut, kind of her stuff that she does. Okay, so let me show you this one. So for this one, get ready. Type in Santa. Hi, Laura Lynn. Santa. Okay. Lois got it. I had a feeling she was going to get it. Hi, JB. Okay, Lois, send me an email, okay? Okay, so that's it. So Lois gets Santa Claus. Katie gets the, yeah, those. And Tammy is getting the elf. Awesome Dawson. Thank you for playing. Lizette, please delete the email from the post and direct email Teresa your information. Yeah, that is my email address that I have on in my description box. So it's public. So I'm not going to worry about it being in the chat. Yeah, other people don't need to post your email in the chat, but like I said, it's already my public email. It's not private, in other words. Okay? Okay. All right, so is the post office open tomorrow? I think so. I'll get those ready and we'll get those sent out. Okay, maybe I will sew some binding. How's that sound? Doesn't that sound like fun? Oh, they did? Let me look. I don't see it. I just see the one I posted. So anyway, you also can get a hold of me through Facebook. Oh, that's okay, Laura Lynn. Patty said, I cut all the pieces to the storage box. I'm going to sew it tomorrow. That's what I should have done today. Yeah, I didn't see it either, Kim. I just saw mine, which I don't mind, but let's see. Did Mom must have popped? Uh, I don't know. Well, let me know who it was because I don't see it. And I can go back and delete it. Did you get Pop off to the airport okay, Laura Lynn? Okay, set these aside. Yay. Oh, do you guys remember when I was trying to find those walnuts shells or crushed walnuts for the project bags? They're not actually crushed walnuts, they're grape seeds. And with a little bit of lavender in it. I was going through something and I found them. So now I put them down here. Yeah, yep, I found it. Finally. It was in the weirdest place too. I was like, what are you doing over there? Yes, he's gone, sad face. Oh, I hear you. Yes. Ta-da! I found my nuts. That's right. Okay, Heather. Oh, you did, Brenda? That's awesome. She said she found her shells too. Okay. Shall we sew a little bit of something? Yeah, I think I'm going to sew some. Rilla, get out of my way, baby. I think I'm going to sew some of that binding. Right here. And I'll also be right back. I got to turn this heater down. Pretty warm. It was really cold up here this morning, but let's see. How long have I been on? An hour and a half. Okay, let's put this stuff back over there. I don't know why my nose is itching so much. This can go over there. Actually, I need this one. And I need this. I need that. Turn this on. And get to it. Okay. I wonder if I could get by with that light off. Let's go through and cut all these salvages off first. You know, any of you out there do your binding before, you know, like way ahead of time, like this, before the quilt is even put together? Or do you wait until the quilt is done? How do you usually do it? So I typically don't even know what binding I'm going to use on a quilt, and I wait until the quilt is put together, and then I pick out a binding. But since this was the block of the month, they have already decided, you know, what I'm going to use. And so might as well sew it together and have it all ready for when that quilt is done. The only problem is knowing where to keep the binding so I don't lose it. Because I'm sure it's going to take me a while to quilt it, you know, and do all that stuff. So Joe wants to know, what kind of sewing machine do I use? The one I use the most is my brother's PQ 1500 SL. It is a straight stitch machine only. That's the only stitch it does, but it does it really well. It's a great piecing machine, and also it's got a fairly deep neck here, so it gives you room if you want a free motion quilt. That's what one of the reasons I bought it was for that. And I even had it on my long arm for a while until I got the long arm. And so that's the main machine. And then my other machine that has all the fancy stitches and, you know, everything, and it's an embroidery machine. It is a Viking Topaz 50, and I use that for piecing. I have it set up downstairs in a little sewing area I use down there, and but I also use the fancy stitches on that. That is a pretty nice machine, even though I have had problems with it. I kind of think I got a lemon to start out with, but Mel said, same one I use. I like it better than my daughter-in-law's Juki. I have never used the Juki, but I know that Tiffany's Juki is super loud. And most other content creators that have that machine, seems like that machine is loud. I don't think the Brothers is as loud as that, but I mean, I've gone back and watched my videos where I'm sewing, and The sewing machine doesn't sound too loud to me, but Katie thinks it's way too loud too. Hi, Yvonne. How's it going? She said, each project is different for me, but I prefer to at least have the binding cut at the same time as the quilt pieces. I enjoy cutting, joining, and pressing binding. Okay, Mary, see you later. Take care. Have a wonderful day. Thanks for being here. I'm going to go back and look and see, because I asked you that binding question, so kind of want to see what you all said. I got a weird question. Do you think putting stickers on your sewing machine devalues it if you should ever want to sell it? Well, I think that would, you know, depends on what kind of stickers you put on there. Like if you put uh, flowers and butterflies and, stuff like that, probably be okay. But if you put skulls and snakes and spiders, I still don't know where that spider went. You might have a problem. I don't know. I have never resold one of my sewing machines, so I've never turned one in either. JB makes scrappy binding with the leftover fabrics. She loves how that looks. That's a great idea. I do my binding after unless I'm 100% sure what I'm using. Then I pre-make it and store it with the project. That's from Amy. Linda said put it in a baggie and put tape on it and put what it's for. Lisa said I often make it as soon as I finish. Oh, wow. Brenda said my quilt shop has bias binding made already. I catch it on sale and buy it ahead. That's a good idea. Marie said it depends. And she keeps hers on a spool. That's a good idea. I thought about doing that too, like with my long arm thread spools for that. Frances said she does both. It depends. Lois said she waits until she's done because she changes her mind. Laura said she waits to do the binding. Jean says she waits till last. Laura said, what kind of cutting mat is that on your table? This is that Lori Holt. Cute Cuts by Lori Holt. Be in My Bonnet. My local quilt shop had this on sale. It's this blue color on one side and then a really pretty teal on the other side. Have you ladies scheduled your mammogram for this year? Yes, I had to cancel mine, but I rescheduled. It's in a couple of weeks. Okay, I think that was it. Dawn says, I saw just get it done quilts makes the binding first. Because I guess I wait because usually I'm not doing quilt kits. So, you know, a lot of times those kits have the binding in there for you. I guess I could keep going while I'm... so a lot of times I'm picking out my own fabric. And if I happen to find something at the time that I think would look good for binding and I might have enough of it, I go ahead and take, you know, put it with the rest of the fabrics. But I feel like I have such a variety of 1-yard cuts, because typically you don't need more than a yard to do binding, that I can always find something that'll go with it. And I just don't like to have the binding laying around, you know. I'd rather just go ahead and cut it when I'm ready to use it. So that's pretty much how I usually do it. But since they had this picked out for me, what the heck. Bye, Lisa. Take care. There's that one ready. Oh boy. Laura said, thank you. I'm looking for a cutting mat that's not green, and I wish I could buy one with no lines. You might be able to special order that. Like I have a cutting mat that's actually more for like making clothes and stuff. And it's not made, actually it's not a cutting mat. It's just a mat. It's not really made for rotary cutters. And that one's kind of clear, whitish clear color. I don't have it here, or I'd look. Wow, hi Trish. It's 90 in my sewing room, so I'm watching on my 60-inch living room TV, chatting on my phone. I have the AC on. That's funny because I had the heater on earlier. And so I'm on the big screen. Hi, Trish. Cool. Yeah, I guess I would just Google that, cutting mat. I know that I'm pretty sure that I heard that Martelli will custom cut. You can custom order mats through Martelli. So you might want to check with them. Now I don't know how expensive that would be, but I do know Becca loves her Martelli mat. Okay, you guys, I'm going to take a quick little break, and I'll be right back, okay? Oh, I'll show you what I did. Yeah, I was curious why she didn't want lines on it either, but I don't use the lines on mine. I use the ruler. Okay, because I am computer not savvy. There you go, see? Be right back. Put this right there. It's not gonna, there. Okay. Be right back. You like that? Did you guys get a chuckle out of that? I thought you guys would think that was funny. 10 more minutes until 4 o'clock. Yeah, Tiffany will be live at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So, and as long as I've been watching her, she may have canceled one time. Okay, last Sunday wasn't her fault. Her power went out. They had a big windstorm. I think that was last Sunday. Hi, Sheila. So typically she's usually doesn't cancel her Sundays. Yep, she's here. She's eating. Yeah, I'm sure she'll be on at 5 o'clock. Okay. I think the one thing that is kind of loud on this machine is the thread cutter. Just trying to look and see how dirty it is. Okay. Oh, Laura left. Good night, Laura Lynn. Thanks for popping in. Sorry, you guys. I'm eating a certs. I use my ruler to do the measuring, but use the lines to line up a straight edge for the fabric. Bye, Joe. Sorry, I didn't see you leave earlier. JB loves my sign. I could tell it needed to be a little darker. Oh, Laura Lynn's having soup too. Okay, yeah, I'd love to see a picture, Carol. Okay. Tiffany said, I did all my chores and played 2 rounds of trivia with Scott, all while watching you. Now she's eating. And then she's got to go get her sewing room cleaned up. She is a multitasker. You thought my sign was great? Yeah, some people have that. Comes up on the computer, you know. I'll be right back when they leave. And I don't have that, so I thought, well, I'm just going to make a sign. Write it on the back of my whiteboard. I thought it was funny. Thanks, Shauna. When you do your binding, do you sew it straight, or do you do a 45? Every once in a while, I will do a straight binding, like if I'm making a really small project and I don't have room to monkey with it. Otherwise, I do a 45. JB does 45, Donna 45, Donna B does 45, Marie 45, Kim does a 45, Sheila does a 45. So it looks like most everybody does a 45. I self-bind my quilts. Sue 45, Laura 45, Amy 45. Tammy does straight. Wow. One straight out of all that. So far. Well, thanks for the company. Thank you, Francis. So glad you could come. I'm going to get off here in a little bit anyway. Playing graphic designer for a Halloween event we're putting on at the museum. Oh, how much fun. Oh, that sounds like fun. I have a cousin down in Boise, Idaho, who loves Halloween, and she participates somewhere where they have a haunted house, and she puts on a different costume every night, I think. She must have a wardrobe of Halloween costumes. I used to love going to Halloween parties. Oh, okay. I was wondering what you meant, Terry. So Terry says, I make the backing fabric 2 inches round larger than the front of in the batting after I am done quilting. I just wrap it around from the back and tack it. You got a giggle out of that, Diane? Must be talking about my be right back. Yeah, I thought if anybody was going to appreciate my humor on that, it would be you guys. Two inches around the entire quilt. Yep. Yeah, I get it. I've seen that done before. And I've thought about doing that, like when I get a quilt off the Longarm. But a lot of times my binding fabric is different than my back. So, hi Donna, how are you doing? You must be done with your live, huh? Oh, you're not really a quilter? Well, you are now. This will be one night. Booze and booze. That's funny. A costume party. It will be similar to a wine walk, but we're creating Halloween-inspired potions, all for scholarship fundraiser. Sounds like so much fun. Yeah. I used to have Halloween parties at my house when I lived in Boise. They were quite exciting. It was back in my days where I participated in cocktails. I'm sure the neighbors didn't enjoy it, but they were invited. That's the way to take care of that. Just invite the neighbors. That's awesome, Donna. She said, oh girl, busy weekend. Close out the live on the traveling quilt project. All quilts have homes and will be mailed out on Monday. Thank you all who joined in making this possible. That is awesome, Donna. So I have to find out more information, but I do know that a couple of people have lost homes because of this local fire that we're having. And so I want to get started on a donation quilt for anybody, that has lost their possessions, especially if this is their only resident. And some people, they just have cabins up here, and it's not their primary residence, so they would have other stuff at their other home. So I still need to find out who it is, if anybody. When I went to that meeting, I found out that there was one, I think it was just one person, and they had one like a little tiny home up there and a bunch of sheds. And the main thing they used the tiny home really for storage. So they lost, pardon me, they had horses up there. They got all of their horses out of there. But they didn't move their tiny home or anything, so they lost all of the horse saddles and tack and all that stuff. But at least they got the horses out of there. God, imagine losing your animals like that. I'm in Idaho, northern Idaho. Oh, thanks, Donna. She said, let me know in any way that she could help. So, kind of waiting for the next meetings on that to find out what's needed. I already told some of the people, to let me know. Right now, it's about 13 miles away from Elk City. But the town that it went through was called Oregon. It's an old mining town, but there is a small community up there. And I know that there are a few people that live up there year round, but most of them are just come during the summer. So I'm guessing, I mean, I have a lot of quilts hanging in the closet there, you guys know. I could just get one quilted up real quick and use that, but which is fine. You know, I kind of keep that in mind when I'm making quilts anyway, which ones are going to get donated. And the old hotel burnt down too, which is a real bummer. I mean, it was falling down anyway. They never used it, but it was built back in the 1800s. So it's gone, and quite a few other outbuildings. But nobody lost their life, knock on wood. That I know of so far. We haven't lost any firefighters or anything like that. Oh, thank you. Yeah, this binding is pretty, isn't it? It's from the block of the month that I'm doing. They selected it, but I think they did a good job. Yeah, Carol, Becca, and Donna, they did have quite a bit of fun. They were having fun. I bet Donna's wore out, ready for a nap. Welcome back, Mona. I'm going to be getting off of here in just a few minutes. As soon as I get this binding done. That way I can go get a little snack, rest a little bit before Tiffany comes on. Oh no, Sandra. She said she's making a quilt for her great-granddaughter that her family lost everything in a fire just a couple of months ago. Oh no. So sorry to hear that. When I was really little, we lived in northern Idaho somewhere. I don't remember where it was. Like Pullman or I want to say I think I was just going into the first grade. And we camped a lot when I was kids. My dad loved to go camping and fishing. And we were gone one weekend. While we were gone, our house burnt down. We had nothing. All of everything. The whole house burnt down. My grandmother. And the only thing I can really remember being sad about was my teddy bear that one of my grandfathers had given me for Christmas. Burned up in the fire. And lost all of our pictures of when we were kids. So we didn't really have any pictures of us as little kids while I was growing up. In fact, I didn't get one until probably about 6 years ago or so. And get them from like when my grandmother passed away and stuff like that. But bye, Donna. Have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. House fires are just terrible when you lose everything. We've had a few of those around here. One more, no, two more. Okay, Diane. I'll see you later. Yep, I'm going to go here in a few minutes. I think my dog needs to go for a, you know what. I don't want to say it out loud because she'll get all excited about it and bug me to death. She knows how to talk, so she knows some words, I'll say that. Donna B says, our house burnt down when I was 13. I was home babysitting my nephew. Oh my God. That'd be scary. Yeah, I think there was, I don't know if my little brother was born yet, the youngest. So there would have been 4 of us plus 2 adults. And we, oh, I was going to tell you, I actually had enough to cut one more strip for binding, and plus this one piece I have, so I'm going to use that. Because I'm thinking about making that quilt just a little bit bigger, so that, hopefully that worked out too. Don said, the noise you never forget. Fire is noisy and scary. Okay, Amy, better feed the cat. Like I said, I'm almost done here. So I can go take my break and lay down for a little bit. See what there is to munch on before dinner. Oh no, 3 houses and a grocery store have burned in my 2 square blocks since I moved here in '94. Oh no. The house we lived in, we didn't own it, we were renting it. It was pretty old, so it could have been like an electrical fire or something. I don't know. And Mom and Dad aren't here for me to ask them anymore, so. Bye, Linda. Oh. Maybe she's saying bye to Lois. Bye, Lois. Thanks for hanging out. I'll see you later. Let's put these apart. I should be clipping the corners off too while I'm doing that, but that would have been smart. Okay, you guys. Well, thank you guys so much for joining me today on Sunday for Sunday Sew and Chat, where we just hang out with each other and visit. Every now and then I make a project for everybody. And I appreciate everybody joining. Love having you guys hang out with me on Sunday. It's a lot of fun. And sometimes we even learn stuff. Right? It's starting to get warm up here. And it's still pretty smoky out too. So having a thread pull through fabric, kind of like scratches on a chalkboard. Gives you the willies. Bye, Tiffany. I'll see you later. So if you guys don't know Tiffany's Quilting Live, she'll be going live at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time today. Let me put her, I think most of you all know Tiffany, but just in case. There's her channel. Bye, Marie. Bye, Kathy. Bye, Mel. See you later. Bye, Amy. See you later, Joyce. Bye, Carol. Bye, Dee. Bye, Tammy. Bye, Marla. See you later, Dawn. Bye, Sandra. Bye, Cheryl. I think you're behind in on the video because you put in there for the giveaway. Okay, well, I'm going to head out then. Toodaloo. Okay, love you guys. See you next time. Bye.